Lorena Perez states that over 300 million tons of plastic are produced around the world each year, much of which is only used once before it is thrown away. To put this into perspective, 300 million tons is roughly the equivalent to 1.5 million blue whales, the largest animal that is known to man. Plastic pollution in the ocean is a growing problem, and in order to decrease the output, we must properly recycle our plastic waste. As an advocate to reduce plastic waste, I have conducted research to increase my knowledge of plastic pollution, the effects it has on the environment, and what we can do to make a difference. Plastic pollution in the ocean doesn't have one simple solution, but properly recycling is an effective practice we can all participate in. In order to understand the solution, we must first acknowledge the problem. Plastic pollution in the ocean is an issue that continues to grow despite the efforts of many to decrease the output. Hutchinson states that of the 300 million tons of plastic that is produced each year, only 9% of it is recycled worldwide. That is only 27 million tons of plastic that is recycled around the world each year. As production of plastic increases and the rate of recycling decreases, it is becoming difficult to find a simple solution. There is no end-all be-all solution, but any effort that is made to reduce the amount of plastic we put into the environment is a step in the right direction. Excuse me. As I stated in speech 1, 75% of plastic pollution is from waste that was not properly disposed of, that ends up in the ocean. 90% of the trash that is found on the surface of the ocean consists of plastic. This plastic is later broken down into microplastics, which compromises the quality of water and the quality of life for marine animals. More than 12.7 million tons of plastic was polluted into the ocean in 2010, and most of it was consumed by marine animals. Justin Healy painted this picture for his readers. Plastic pollution kills 1 million seabirds and more than 100,000 mammals each year. Animals such as turtles and whales mistakenly consume plastic, which causes them to have serious illnesses, injuries, and can even cause them to die. Professor Wu, Li, and Xu show that plastic waste mainly comes from households, and their main method of recycling is through curbside collection services. These curbside collection services mix plastic, and it makes it difficult to sort and separate at recycling facilities. These professors also emphasize the importance of proper recycling because mixing recyclable and non-recyclable plastics makes impure plastics which become valueless because they cannot be repurposed into different plastic goods. Proper recycling of plastic is the start to resolving the problem at hand. Haley states that recycling is an economically and environmentally sustainable method of plastic waste management. Not only is recycling the proper way to discard plastic waste, but it also reduces the production of virgin plastic. Haley also claims that reducing, reusing, and recycling cuts up to 50% of waste. Properly separating plastic, as I mentioned before, is extremely important in order to prevent impure plastics. It is also important not to throw away recyclable plastic goods in plastic bags because plastic bags have been deemed not recyclable items. So any recyclable plastic goods that have been discarded into plastic bags will be then discarded into landfills and not recycled. This is due to the inconvenience that plastic bags cause the recycling facility. It takes them too much time to separate the recyclable item from the non-recyclable plastic bag. It is also important to use recyclable items when possible, such as reusable shopping bags, metal straws, and reusable water bottles. These simple actions can make a difference in saving the lives of marine animals. Non-recyclable plastic waste must also be disposed of properly to prevent animals from getting caught in it. A commonly known non-recyclable plastic waste item is soda rings. These soda rings, when caught on marine animals, can cause them to choke and have lacerations on their body. There is a simple solution to preventing these animals from getting caught in soda rings. Cutting these soda rings into smaller pieces so that they cannot be caught inside of the circles of the soda rings will prevent them from choking and being lacerated. This planet is just as much of a home to the marine animals as it is to us, so we have a duty to protect them and do our best to amend the wrongs we have committed against them. Plastic pollution in the ocean cannot be solved overnight, but efforts to reduce the output by recycling is a feasible practice anyone can participate in. Recycling is not a one-time decision you make. It is a lifestyle that you have to commit to, not only at your home, but everywhere you are. Encouraging your friends and family to participate is crucial to making a difference. Curbside recycling systems are already set into place for the convenience of households so that you can separate your plastic waste and recycle them on the designated day that curbside services will come and pick up the recycled goods. A plethora of information is at the tip of your fingers. If you don't know what can and cannot be recycled, a simple Google search will give you an abundant amount of information so that you can further your knowledge on what can and cannot be recycled. Educating the public about proper recycling methods will lead to a domino effect to reducing the amount of plastic that is polluted into the ocean. Recycling alone is not going to make plastic pollution in the ocean disappear tomorrow, but it is the first step we need to take to start saving our environment and doing our part in decreasing the amount of plastic improperly discarded into the homes of marine animals.